How is it going, boys and girls? Welcome back to Key West Waterman. Alrighty, before we jump into today's episode, I'm gonna actually give away $1,000. So before you try and figure out how to win this on your own, please just take a second. If you're interested in entering, take a second, listen to what I have to say. I promise the rules are very clear, and if you follow them, it'll be easy. So to win, you have to watch the entire video, start to finish, including right now, the beginning. Every few minutes, a little small letter is gonna pop up in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Write that letter down. Every time you see a letter, write it down. It's gonna create a word. Once you're done with the episode, you have the word. I promise the whole word is in there. Once you have the word, click on the link in the description, enter the secret word, first name, last name, and email. That'll enter you to win $1,000. Now, to be able to win, you have to have some sort of online payment, PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, something along those lines. I'm not gonna mail you $1,000 cash in the mail, and I'm not gonna mail you a check, so make sure you have an online payment. And the only thing that I do ask is, I would prefer this money to get to someone who actually needs it and it can actually help. If you don't need the money, don't enter, just enjoy the episode. You can skip forward, watch the rest of the episode. But I would really love, and by need, I don't mean you need a new fishing rod. I mean you actually need the money, you're having trouble with paying your bills, whatever it may be. I would love for this money to get to people who actually need it. So, why do I have $1,000 to give away? So, this episode is sponsored by Boat Dust. What Boat Dust is a rust stain remover. Pretty much you can dust it on whatever you're trying to get off, spray some water on it. You can fill up a bowl and mix this in there and soak whatever object it is, or you can spray it on, which is what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna put a link in the description for Boat Dust. Big thanks to them. Go get you a bottle. I came a little unprepared. I meant to, quite frankly, I meant to bring my sprayer and I forgot it, and I'm not driving all the way home to get it. So I made a water bottle with some holes in the top, so we're gonna do a little demonstration on how Boat Dust works. So I've got some rust stains here. I pretty much cleaned them all because I was playing with this stuff this morning. You can see where the rust comes off of my subwoofer there. So we're gonna spray a little bit of that on there. This is just where the rust drips. And you can see, that is pretty awesome. Voila, it's gone, just like that. And again, please follow the directions. Last time I did this, I had a ton of comments about they couldn't find the word. The word was in there. It's weird because several thousand people entered, but some of you were saying the word wasn't in there. I promise it was in there. This time it's not gonna go through my website like it did last time because you guys actually shut down the website with too much traffic. So hopefully Greg doesn't mind this, don't tell him. There's a big old rust stain here we're gonna tinker with this on. He could use some cleaning up anyways. This is Greg with Yankee Captains, one of the best fishermen down here. And it seems that this stuff works better if you mix it up in warm water, kind of just like salt. Salt dissolves faster in warm water. And that is pretty impressive. Realistically, I'll probably speed that up a little. The whole thing, spraying it, letting it sit, took about 3 or 4 minutes. I'm not gonna let you just sit there and stare at that for 3 or 4 minutes. That was a pretty intense rust stain. But one last thing is, if you do win, I will not contact you on YouTube. There's been spammers going around leaving comments with a number that you text. I will not contact you via YouTube. It'll be through the email that you listed when you entered. But other than that, thanks so much for entering or playing if you wanted to. If not, enjoy the episode. I thought it would just be fun to give back to you guys for all the support. It's been great. It's seriously flattering. It's unbelievable. Without y'all, I would not be able to do all this fun stuff and have this channel. So just a little thank you. I'll do it here and there, and enjoy the rest of the episode. What a beautiful morning. How is it going, boys and girls? Welcome back to Key West Waterman. My name is Aaron Young. So if you watched, I don't know when it's going to be because these are not necessarily in order, or I'm not sure how they're timed out, but one of the previous episodes we came out here looking for barracudas, which was yesterday, but you'll probably see it a few days later. And we ran into a ton of live bait, little pilchards, which we don't see as often in the summertime, and live bait just means a lot better fishing. So we decided to run back out this morning. Beautiful morning, slicker. Got Will with me, cooking with clams.
The true sunshine.
The true, the true sunshine. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can catch some live bait and live bait some snappers. Come along. So you can see up here all the little flips on the water. That is the bait that I am looking for. So I've got some chum with me. I'm gonna put some chum in the water and try and get them concentrated because the water's fairly clear. I'm throwing a really fine mesh net because these are small baits. Throwing a 3/16 net. Yeah, we're gonna try and sneak up there, get these things chummed up. So I've got a bunch of different nets. This is actually a 3/16 mesh, which is a really fine mesh just so these little baits don't get gilled up. Now the only issue with a 3/16 net is it sinks really slow. More resistance. Sounds so funky. Look at them all, they're just right here. They're everywhere. Awful throw. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, these are perfect for mangroves, dude. Look at the size of these things. This is a pilchard or a greenback white bait. Get a few dozen more of those. We should be happy. That was a better throw. Problem being, it's really clear. Water is really clear and it's fairly deep. But these were so thick on that one, I don't think we're gonna have any issues here. Just so you know, yes, the no-see-ums are eating us alive. I think that was all we're gonna need, Will. We can't catch a few mangroves with that, we suck. Show these fine folks what we're using real quick. So I've just got a little 16th ounce jig head, little yellowtail jig. I've got my live bait and I'm going straight through the mouth, under the lip, out the top lip. I've got about 10 feet of 15-pound fluorocarbon. that's the right one. Oh, it's a grunt. Are you kidding me? Dude, look at the size of that grunt, though.
Oh, and it's the good kind, too. It's a big grunt.
Dude, it's a huge grunt. He's going to be a fried grunt. I'm not discriminating today. So this is a grunt. They're beautiful fish. Some people eat them, some don't, but we're frying fish for breakfast, so that's going in the box.
Oh, there we go.
Gosh, it's all baby ones. So this is what's funny about fishing to me is I know what's right there. I have a video where I actually dove this and there's hundreds of legal snappers. But that's a part of fishing. I think that's half the fun. So we're gonna move along, just get a little inside of here, gets a little deeper. See if we can find some keepers. This is what it's come down to.
Oh. Oh. You've been chasing it.
Look at this.
It's a yellowtail.
I've got a micro lane snapper.
And the smallest yellowtail you've ever seen.
Well, that may be our answer. Whoa.
Oh yeah?
Slam. Oh, not what you were thinking. Look at the size.
Schoolmaster.
Look at the size of that schoolmaster.
I think they're only 8 inches or something.
Wow. That thing is well over keeper size. So this is a schoolmaster, not the target species, but I will take it nonetheless. You can see the cool vertical stripes there. So you've got mangrove, which is a redder maroon color, schoolmaster, which has yellow on the fins, and the other one is a dog snapper. The dog snapper has all the fins would be orange, but that is just a beautiful fish. That is not what I was expecting to catch, but I will take it. We're looking for breakfast. So it gets deep over on this side. There's kind of a ledge that I've actually swam under here. I've dived this a lot. Whoa! Feels like a decent one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The dog snapper. Are you kidding me? So I just showed you a schoolmaster. And you don't catch dogs in schools nearly as much as you catch mangroves. I told Will this morning, I can't remember if I said it on camera, but I wanted mangroves. But these are, by all means, a welcome sight.
What do you got? We had a lane, mangrove, dog,
Yellowtail. Did we catch
Yellowtail?
we catch a
snapper slam.
A legal mangrove? We've got the snapper trifecta. So now you can see the difference in this guy. See how we've got orange on the fins there? These guys, I believe, are 12 too. I don't keep anything under 12 as far as snappers go. Muttons are 18, but beautiful. And one of the main distinguishing factors is those blue teardrops under the eye there. But that is that's going to be part of our breakfast. That is a beautiful, beautiful dog snapper.
Yeah, and something that's running with it. And
Thank you, buddy.
just kidding, strip me.
Alright, so again, I'll show you. It's a 16th ounce jig head through the lip. And a lot of times that size can go up or down depending on where you're fishing, what you're fishing, how you're fishing. If it's deeper, I'm going to put a heavier jig. Bigger fish, go heavier leader. Smaller fish, water's clear, you go lighter leader. Normally 15 is a safe bet though. Show Will how it's done here. Mangrove, baby. I'm on it. Oh, look at the growth he's got. So that is our mangrove snapper. He is legal, but we're gonna let him go. He's got something going on there. See those mangroves fairly often actually with that type of growth. Pretty wild. Look for one just a hair bigger. Oh. That one I couldn't stop.
Interesting.
He wrapped me around something. I felt it. Look at it. Dang it. That was it. That was the fish I was looking for. So I'm going to cut that top section of leader off. He ran it across the tree branch or something. I'm going back there. Better believe it. Oh. Mr. Grunt. Mr. Grunt. Well, the grunts are starting to tear me apart here, so I think we've got enough for breakfast. We're gonna call it. See you back at the house. So this is going to be our breakfast. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they are French grunts. The target was snapper, but as you know, it is fishing. Did get a couple snapper, but these grunts are actually delicious. They're often overlooked, and a lot of you guys asked about new species, so I figured it'd be a good one to cover that I don't think I've covered before. There's about 1 million different types of grunts. In my findings, I think that these are the most tasty. And you can kind of tell them apart. Got that nice yellow background, and they got those big, long, horizontal blue stripes. You'll see once I get the meat off of here why they are delicious. But I will say, not all grunts are created equal. Pin bones out. But look at that. Nice and white. You'd never know the difference between a snapper if you fed that to somebody and didn't tell them. They're incredible to eat. And this is kind of random, but I've had a lot of comments about it, so I figured I'd mention it and see if you guys are curious and having a video made on it. A lot of people are kind of asking how I got here, where I came from, how we live in the Keys, how we afford to live in the Keys in Paradise. But I've had that recommended several times, so if that's a video you're interested in, it'd probably just be mainly just talking, but If you guys are interested in that, leave a comment, let me know. Kind of tell my story. I really am fortunate to do what I do, but I will say it did not come easy. It was not handed to me by any means. Look at that. So I'm gonna get that other one filleted up and we'll see you in the kitchen for breakfast. All right, it is time. Fish for breakfast. Some of you may find that weird. If you've never had fish for breakfast, huevos rancheros, any type of fried fish on the side of your eggs, I don't know, there's something about it, it's very good. Maybe it's a southern thing, I don't know. But I'm gonna walk you through everything you need real quick. And you can give or take as you like. I thought I had black beans, I do not, so we're gonna have to forego the black beans. But I've got cilantro, avocado, sour cream. This stuff, I'll try to find a link on Amazon for this. Somebody requested this a long time ago, and this stuff is absolutely incredible. I know I say that a lot, but Aji Amarillo, I believe is, I probably butchered that, but it's a Peruvian kind of a yellow pepper sauce. Really, really good on a lot of things. A couple tortillas. I've got oil coming up to heat. I've got my grunt fillets. You can see the untrained eye would not be able to tell the difference. I mean, even most people that are on the water a lot wouldn't be able to tell the difference between that and snapper. I've got panko and seasoned breadcrumb, a little bit of egg wash, and I've got some eggs. So I'm gonna get this going. We're gonna fry some fish, fry some eggs, toast some tortillas, and we're gonna throw all this together. I'm going egg wash, panko and breadcrumb. Sometimes I'll double coat these, but I'm kind of lazy this morning. A lot of times I'll do egg wash, breadcrumb, back into egg wash, and then the panko. Those are pretty thin. Woo! Not that too hot. Sorry, Will, I broke the yolk. Unbelievable. That was the second it hit the pan. It's Madeline's organic eggs. She got me. Alright. Some cilantro. A little wilty, no big deal. I just want to show you this grunt. I'm going to show you just the grunt. Look at that. Beautiful, white, hot as crap. I just burnt my fingerprints off. Alright. Moment of truth. Look at that. It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
Not bad for going fishing this morning. Could have put a nice shirt on, I guess, but... Sorry, that exhaust vent won't turn off.
Somebody suggested the Aji Amarillo, or you had it when you were in Peru?
No, someone suggested it on YouTube.
Oh, no way.
They sent me they actually sent me the Amazon link, so I have to go find it. It's just such a unique flavor. I cooked my egg perfectly. I screwed Will's up. Don't knock it until you try it. Fish for breakfast, I'm telling you. This is real life. I can't believe it. Went fishing this morning. Beautiful conditions. Whew. Oh, hot.
I will say one thing.
I don't know if it's a southern thing. Sorry, go ahead. Thought came out.
You fry the best fish. You really do. I cannot fry fish like this.
Dude, that's one thing my dad taught me. To fry fish correctly.
It's perfect every time.
Don't knock it until you try. I know fish for breakfast may sound weird to some of you. That nice panko fresh just crunch. Oh, anything fried's good, but fried fish for breakfast, one of my favorites. Alrighty, I'm gonna stuff my face, probably take a nap after this. I do appreciate you guys watching. As always, thanks so much for the feedback. Leave me some more ideas if you like the backcountry stuff. It's ideal right now because it's saving me a ton of money on fuel. The big boat is a pretty penny to run with fuel prices, but as always, thanks so much for your time, and I will see you on the next one. Later.
It's good.
Feel good. I wish I had black beans though, but I can't complain.